Hello student. Now we will solve one numerical which is based on the forging process. So this is a statement of the numerical, that is solid piece of the steel is 60 mm in diameter. The diameter of the, what is the given thing? Diameter of the steel bar means, and 60 mm in diameter and 80 mm in height, means the workpiece is the cylindrical shape having a diameter is 60 mm. This diameter is initial diameter, so we will consider this is the D initial, Di. Initial diameter is 60 mm and height of 80 mm. Initial height Hi is equal to 80 mm. Is reduced in a height by 50%. The height of the material is reduced by 50%. Means suppose this is my material initially, this is the initial height. Suppose this initial height is 80 mm and this diameter is 60 mm. Okay. Now this reduced to 50%. Means this diameter is reduced to, sorry, this height is 40 and this diameter changes. This diameter will not, means suppose this is reduced to from 80 to 40, then it will not increase from 60 to 120. No. Why this is not possible? Because in this case initial volume of the material and final volume of the material remains same. Okay. So first of all we will write here, that is initial volume is equal to final volume. Means while the forging process, the volume of the material remains same. Means once this height reduces, its area will increase. Okay. So, and what is the formula for volume? Formula for volume is equal to area into height. Area into height. So initial area into initial height is equal to final final area into final height. Okay. So initial area we will keep it as same, that is initial area is IO into H. Hi is equal to 80. Final area is equal to suppose AF and final height is reduced to 50%. Means this 50% of this 80, that is 40. So final area is equal to 2 times initial area. Final area is equal to 2 times the initial area. So we will write here final area is equal to 2 times the initial area and final height is equal to 40 mm. Final height is equal to 40 mm. Now what they given? The work material characteristics are represented by, means they given the characteristics of the material. That is K is given. K is equal to 350 MPa. If we convert into Newton per mm square, so it is also 350 Newton per mm square. Newton per mm square. Okay. Now N is given. And here N is equal to 0.16. N is equal to 0.16. So K is called as the strength hardening coefficient and N is called as the strain hardening coefficient. Okay. So these are the value. Now they given the coefficient of the friction. Mu is given. Mu is equal to 0.1. And what they ask to find out the maximum forging force. They ask to find out the force. We have to calculate the force. So we have a formula that F is equal to sigma F average into area into SF sigma f average into area into SF. What is this sigma f average? That is sigma f average is equal to flow stress, average flow stress of the material. This is the A. So area of the material, but which area? Initial area or final area? We have to find out the force. So when we apply the force, the material reduced its height. So we have to take this area, that is final height. Sorry, final area. Here we use that area is the final area because due to applied force, the size and shape of the material get changes. Therefore, this area we have taken here is the final area. And SF is the shape factor. Why we have taken this SF? Because mu is given in this case. Mu is given in this case. Okay. Now, sigma f average is equal to, what is the formula here in forging case? That is raised to n k into epsilon raised to n, where epsilon is the strain. We will calculate n. Epsilon is equal to ln into h initial divided by h final. H initial divided by h final. So epsilon is equal to ln of 2 and it is equal to 0.6. Its value is 0.69. Epsilon is 0.693. Okay. Now we will calculate sigma f average. F average is equal to k into 0.639 raised to n is 0.15. They given that n is equal to 0.16. So what is the value of k? K is 350 into 0.693 raised to 0.16 and it is equal to 270 something value is there. 230. This value is 230. So 330 Newton per mm. Newton per mm square. Now we have a area. Here A is final area. So final area is equal to 2 times the initial area. So 2 into area, initial area. For a cylindrical component, area is equal to pi by 4 d square. So it is equal to pi by 4 into it is initial, so di square. So it is 2 into pi by 4 into initial diameter is initial diameter of the material they given that 60. It's square, so it is equal to so this is the area. Now we have required this SF, that is the shape factor, and it has a formula. Shape factor is equal to 1 plus 0.4 mu into d divided by h. Mu into d into h. So it is equal to 1 plus 0.4 into mu is 0.1 into d. Which d we have taken here? So we have to take that initial diameter. We have to take here the initial diameter. Initial diameter is 60 divided by h. Which height we have to taken in this case? We will take that the final height. In this case, we will take that the final height of the material. See here, in this case, sorry, here we take the area that is final area, and to calculate the SF, that is 1 plus 0.4 mu d divided by h. So 0.4 into mu into d is we taken, that is 60 diameter is initial diameter, and height is we have taken that 40, that is the final diameter. Because the shape factor we have considered. So here the height of the compound gas changes. Initial diameter was 60, but when it changes, it comes to 40 height. So we have taken this 40 height, and that is SF is equal to the value of SF 1.06. That is 1.06. Okay. Now F is equal to sigma F average into A final into SF. So sigma F is equal to 330 into area is 5654.85 into 1.06, and it is equal to 1978 kilonewton. Okay, so this is the numerical which is based on the forging process. Okay.